basketball fans, you've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. You'll see the West All-Stars and the East All-Stars. Now a look at the West All-Stars starting lineup. We've got Irving. LeBron James is out there with Durant. Then it's Harden, and it's Leonard in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Walker. 5 to shoot. A three-pointer off the mark. LeBron kicks to Irving. Off target from outside. Here's Antetokounmpo. Left side Curry. Over Harden. Gets the 14-footer to fall.
I mean, what can we say about Steph's jumper that hadn't already been said?
Passes it to Harden. And the jam by Harden.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Here's Walker. The West All-Stars getting their last shot to go. The 3 from George. They grabbed their own miss. Embiid, no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Irving, good.
Hey, we know Harden can score, but he also has great vision.
And so Curry will bring it up for the East All-Stars. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Goes up the baseline, and Curry the bucket on the assist by Antetokounmpo.
Boy, I love the unselfishness there. I mean, if you're open Antetokounmpo, make sure you get the ball.
And here's Leonard from 3. Cans it from downtown.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Curry. Contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Yeah, how about the touch there from Curry? Just keeping control even while getting knocked around.
The East All-Stars shooting their first free throw of the game right now. Outside Durant to the inside. And Leonard gets it to go. Leonard's got 5 now.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
1 up, 1 down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through it.
Here's Irving. Inside, James. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Here's Curry. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start?
Yeah, he's setting himself up to be their go-to guy today.
Leonard, the pass to James. And that one hits back iron.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And George, here we go.
One of the great athletes in the league, and there are a bunch of them, but he's at the top of the list. Ferocity on that throwdown from Paul George.
Earlier, David Aldridge spoke with head coach Dwayne Casey. Dave, what'd you find out?
I asked him how hands-on he was planning to be, and he said, not much. He told me it's fun to coach these guys to see what I can generate out of certain matchups, but that's more the exception than the rule. I think I'll be as much of a spectator as anyone. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
And a wide open look for Walker. Gets an open look and hits.
Boy, it's so good to see Walker pulling up with that kind of confidence. I mean, his jump shot seems to be getting better every year.
Harden, no good. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the East All-Stars. Trailing by 2, and Walker kicks to Curry. Embiid trying to break loose. Here's Antetokounmpo. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Antetokounmpo's got his second bucket of the game to go. To the middle. Here's LeBron. Pass to Harden. Harden draws the double. Fires top of the key. Tries yet again. And James with the layup. LeBron's got his second basket of the night.
Tell you what, you can't afford to lose track of LeBron. I mean, because that's what happens when you do. He'll find a way to get in there and grab the rebound and convert.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here. New players in now for the East. So for the West. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. Left side, Westbrook. Here's Griffin. And the layup is good.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Westbrook, no one on him, and he makes the easy one.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Jokic with the steal. Down low. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
How about the court vision of Middleton? Just so good at finding the open man.
Outside, Beal from deep. East grabs the miss. Their offense has been great here.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
Simmons left side. Here's Davis. Second shot opportunity, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Davis is really the total package, a mobile, sharp-shooting big guy who can score from everywhere.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the East All-Stars.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And that's what's created a rhythm for them offensively. That's also why you see them knocking down that mid-range jump shot.
Got a piece of it. Beal finds Davis. Three-pointer, Lillard. Beal the pass to Simmons. Over Russell. And it's Russell with the rebound. Griffin dishes to Russell. Lillard with it. He's picked up by Russell. And that one's good, Lillard.
Boy, you have to respect the quickness of Lillard now because he's excellent at using his hands to complement those quick feet to come up with steals.
Now here's Westbrook. And Lillard is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for the East. There's a minute 34 left in the first. Now the pass to Griffin. 4 on the clock. Pass to Lowry. Launches it. Offensive rebound. Jokic makes it off the glass. Jokic has got it all tied up now for the East All-Stars.
Boy, a lot of energy and hustle on display from Jokic that time, never giving up on a possession.
And Davis can't get it to go.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Simmons on the wing. Releases from 15. That's good from Davis on the assist by Simmons.
Well, Anthony Davis has a nice high-arching jump shot. I love seeing him shoot it from here. Hard for the defense to match up with him.
Westbrook, no good.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Yep, it counts.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Passes it to Griffin. Westbrook scanning the floor. A shot by Middleton. Wide open. Outside for Lowry. Shot's good. Griffin making the play.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the East All-Stars. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the East All-Stars?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Boy, grinding it out on the glass. They've really been working for those points.
And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the West All-Stars. They trail by 1. On the floor for the West All-Stars. Aldridge out there with Towns. Then it's Damian Lillard. And there's Klay Thompson. And it's Beal in at the shooting guard position. Aldridge against Lowry. Right side, Griffin. In the corner, it's Westbrook. And the 3 off target. The West All-Stars with the ball. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, for Nick Vucevic, there were some great firsts last season. His son, Philip, was born in December. And then Dad made his first All-Star appearance. Nick is from a basketball family. He said, "I'll enjoy telling my son the stories, like my dad did with me." We'll see if he likes the game of basketball. I think he will. Kevin?
Well, DA, it's certainly in his genes. Thanks for that report. East All-Stars have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And Blake Griffin is just an incredible athlete, explosive and great balance and mobility, powerful. A big guy who can flat out throw it down, and he also can pass it too.
Here's Westbrook after the made shot from Klay Thompson. It's good. Westbrook's got his second bucket.
And, you know, Lowry looks to set up his open teammates beautifully. Nice dime there, and it really keeps the team tied together nicely.
Now here's Beal. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Dishes it to Lillard. Thompson is double. Pass to Beal. Kicks to Lillard to the left wing. Here's Aldridge. Back to Lillard. The West All-Stars need to get a shot off here. Beal can't get it to go.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Here's Griffin. That one doesn't go. Now the West All-Stars the other way. Shot is good off the back rim and in. And that's now 6 points for Klay Thompson. Thompson's gone 3 for 3 from the floor. Westbrook against Thompson. Westbrook kicks to Middleton. To the wing on the left. Lets it go from 14. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the East with some changes. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Griffin. Paul George comes in for Chris Middleton. And Curry subbed in for Russell Westbrook. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Leonard, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. Harden comes in for Beal. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Lillard.
Yeah, Curry is so impressive. His peripheral vision is what makes him unique, in addition to his ball handling skills. He does a nice job setting up his teammates and knows how to get them the ball when they're open.
It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Stolen by Harden. And the jam by Harden.
Really good to see Harden get nasty on defense. He's got quick instincts and quick hands, and I like how he pilfers it on occasion.
Now Now here's Curry. 9 points in the game so far. From inside, good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Vucevic. Outside Aldridge. He's looking for Leonard and finds him. And the baseline jumper, no good. And here are the East All-Stars to the paint. Here's Curry. The shot's good on the assist by George. And 11 points for Steph Curry.
And it's good to see George concentrate on getting the ball to the open man. Excellent floor awareness.
Here's Aldridge, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. The shot by George, wide open. The East All-Stars tack on 2 more.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
The East making a switch. Russell's checked in. LeBron, he's checked in for the West. Harden outside. Here's Towns. Embiid, he's checked in for Vucevic. And here are the East All-Stars now. 3-point lead. Here's Curry. Sinks that one from the post. Curry's got 13.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
From deep, Harden. Halt the run, and LeBron throws it down.
LeBron James throwing it down is a thing of beauty. An incredible athlete who makes dunking look as easy as it can look.
Now here's Embiid. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet, and it's Russell missing.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Here's Curry with the 3. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And Antetokounmpo's 7'3" wingspan, extraordinary. I mean, he's effective in rejecting shots, bothering shots, and stealing the ball.
And he breaks out the tomahawk. No soft finish there. Pure power.
We could feel that one all the way over here.
Yeah, great aggressive move to the bucket there. He wasn't about to pass that one up. He threw it down.
Curry passes to Embiid. Outside Curry. The 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got 3 assists tonight. Teardrop shot, unloads from 13. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. Jokic has checked in for the East. Then for the West All-Stars, Anthony Davis. He's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Kevin Durant comes in for Leonard. And it's Ben Simmons in for Kyrie Irving. And so James will bring it up for the West All-Stars. Trailing by 2. Curry with some nice D. Curry on the wing. From the arc. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Harden draws the double. And Davis, here we go. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Davis has gone 1 of 4 from the field. Here's Curry. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. LeBron outside. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And here are the East All-Stars. And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the East All-Stars making a change here. Walker's checked in. Outside, George. Now, here's Jokic. Lock at 6. Here's Embiid. Ben Simmons with the rebound.
You know what? Just a little fancy on that possession there. Just go up in rhythm.
Nice shot by James.
Tell you what, that's something LeBron has really worked on a bunch. I mean, the 3-point shot is a real weapon of his now.
And George, here we go. And George with the stuff. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. Goodness.
Now, here is Harden. 12 points for him.
Love the speed with which Harden gets his shot off, timing his release beautifully off the pass. Nice stuff.
Right side to Walker. All sorts of time. And he overshot that one, missing.
Boy, the defense got lucky there with him missing it. But they don't want to chance that again. Boy, that's a rebounding clinic right there. He boxed out and then went up aggressively and strong for it.
The pass to Embiid. 58 seconds left in the first half. Kept alive. Tries again. Denied for the third time. He's 0 for 3.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
And Durant isn't just a powerhouse on offense. He also has a great sense of timing for when to block shots.
For the three. But they'll get another chance. Moves back up. Davis with the bucket. And now a 5-point West All-Star lead.
Boy, you can't give him any room to maneuver on the boards, because once he does, he's going to make you pay.
Now Russell still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Embiid. Fade away. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Simmons inside the line. James Harden getting it done for the West All-Stars. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. James Harden was the man in the first. He had 16 points, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. Kenny, your thoughts on the West All-Stars first half?
One of the big questions coming in is, how do you defend James Harden? He can take you in either direction. He has the crossover and the jab and go. And one of the best shot makers in the game.
And over to Shaq. What'd you think about the East All-Stars?
What impressed me the most was the effort they put into the offensive glass. Second chance points really added up for them. Fighting through box outs, battling for position.
And that's our...
Halfway through this one, plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Antetokounmpo is out there with Paul George. Then it's Curry. And there's Kemba Walker. And it's Embiid in at the 5, roaming the paint. They're the group for Dwayne Casey starting the second half. Here's George. Gets in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
When PG-13 is feeling it, he can be an absolute monster from mid-range.
And they pick up 2. LeBron's got the lead up to 7 now for the West All-Stars.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
To the middle, here's George, and it's George finishing it off.
Hey, and George really is one of the better dunkers in the league, actually one of the best. He's creative, he's got great bounce, excellent length, and pretty creative every time he gets a chance to throw it down.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. Kawhi Leonard, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Harden finds James. The kick out to Irving. Here's KD. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. It's Curry outside. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
So far, so good to begin this half. They're 3 for 3. Perfect.
Durant wide open. He fires. James on the follow.
If you don't box LeBron out, he's going to make you pay. Inexcusable not to put a body on him.
He's with the ball. Pass to Embiid. And here's Walker outside. Connects from three-point range. Walker's got 5.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Terrific ball movement. Harden with perfect timing on the pass. That's often overlooked when the pass gets there. He relishes his role as distributor.
On the wing, George. Back to Curry. 6 to shoot. Embiid inside. Covered by LeBron. No good. Shot missing.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
And that one is good.
And one of the things about Harden is he is incredible at scoring despite getting hit. I mean, astonishing to me how he maintains his focus on these shots.
Deft touch on the alley-oop.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch.
And he chose the conservative finish with the nice, easy layup, which was a good decision.
And some changes here for the East. Vucevic checked in for Embiid. Chris Middleton comes in for George. And Kyle Lowry subbed in for Kemba Walker. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Towns, he's checked in for LeBron. Aldridge comes in for Kevin Durant. Thompson, he's checked in for James Harden. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Irving. Curry can't get it to go.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
How about Kawhi Leonard knocking down the 3 ball? Didn't have that shot when he got into the league. Love seeing how he's improved as a shooter with the outside jumper.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Curry from deep three-point land. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 5 rebounds tonight. Thompson, high post. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Man, Thompson is phenomenal as a two-way player. A knockdown shooter from everywhere, challenged or unchallenged, and he defends at an elite level, too.
And the East All-Stars with some changes. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo, and it's Russell Westbrook in for Steph Curry. Westbrook passes to Lowry. A three-pointer is right on target. Lowry's got 6 points.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range, Greg. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for them.
And Towns gets it to go.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Now the East All-Stars with it. 11-point game. Westbrook up top. He's covered by Thompson. Westbrook, no good.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Lillard against Lowry. And Vucevic kicks to Middleton. Outside Lowry. Middleton finds Vucevic. Back to Middleton. Passes it to Westbrook. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Lowry against Lillard. Lowry passes to Westbrook. Westbrook missing again.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And Vucevic kicks to Love. No good, unable to end this run. And here's Leonard. 10 points for him. Towns trying to get open, and Leonard gets it to go. Leonard's got 12.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
The East making a switch. Jokic is checked in, and Simmons, he's checked in for the West. Bradley Beal comes in for Leonard.
And it's the fearlessness of Westbrook. It's really refreshing to watch. When he's deep inside, he just goes right at you.
And that one falls for Westbrook. And here's the West with the ball. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Beal against Middleton. Beal finds Aldridge. Back to Beal. 5 on the clock. Aldridge, no luck.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
D'Angelo Russell's checked in for Kyle Lowry. Westbrook against Thompson. From 13, that misses off the backboard.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Lillard dishes to Simmons. That one drops for him.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
And here are the East All-Stars. They trail by 18. Right side, Westbrook. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. Simmons got 5 rebounds tonight.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Outside, Beal. And Simmons kicks to Lillard. Pass to Beal. Shot clock at 5. Fires the 3. That shot off, so the East All-Stars will take it the other way. Here's the floater, and Middleton with the nice bucket inside.
And the quickness of Middleton on the drive is really remarkable. I mean, he gets to the bucket so fast.
Here's Aldridge. Aldridge double-teamed. Takes the 13-footer, and he can't bank that one in. Middleton with it. Now Beal defending. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Oh, I tell you what, Middleton really does a nice job at being able to score through contact. Sometimes he gets hammered, and he still gets it up and down.
Looking at who's out there now for the West. Anthony Davis is checked in for Aldridge. Durant comes in for Thompson. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Damian Lillard. Outside, KD. The pass to Irving. On the wing, Davis. East grabs the miss. Jokic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Middleton, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
I think Middleton wants to send a message with his dunks. I mean, when he's sprinting to the hole like that, you need to just get out of the way. Yeah, I tell you what, for him, this has been a game to forget. But somehow they still find themselves with the lead.
Westbrook can't get it to go.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Back to Simmons. Outside Irving. It's a hand on it. Davis on the follow. Davis has got 8.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways, and that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
And so it's the West All-Stars. 13 points up at the end of the period. Their defense has been very effective in locking down Russell Westbrook. We've got more in store for you right after this. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too, Greg. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for the West All-Stars, getting the 4th quarter going. Davis is out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Durant, and there's Bradley Beal, and it's Irving at the 1 spot. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the West All-Stars?
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, but also they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Kemba Walker is checked in for the East. And here are the East All-Stars now. Outside Curry. Jokic with it. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Walker. Over Irving. Walker's shot is off. And the West All-Stars have possession. They lead by 14. Davis. And Davis throws it down. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
And Irving is comfortable running the offense. When a teammate's open, he's quick to whip it around and get him a good look.
The shot's good.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Durant for 3. Up again.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
It's good on the putback.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going.
And that sixth sense, guys, might be better than just about anybody else.
Another shot, and Davis sends it back.
Boy, I tell you what, Davis uses his length so well. I mean, a defensive stalwart who holds his ground, and because of his timing and length and athleticism, he's an excellent shot blocker.
Here's Curry, and Davis sends it back. And that's out of bounds. The East All-Stars will keep it. Embiid, he's checked in for Nikola Jokic. Then for the West All-Stars, James comes in for Simmons, and it's James Harden in for Bradley Beal. Timeout called, East All-Stars.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter now. Basket counts.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Down low, it's deflected. Curry outside. They get it again. Second chance shot. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Embiid is very, very effective on the boards. Carves out so much space with his body to get to those rebounds.
Here's LeBron. Outside Irving. Good, and the assist goes to James. And that's 10 points for Kyrie Irving.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Again, the West All-Stars.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
George against James. It's George on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He kicks to Giannis. And Davis sends it back. Irving for 3. A shot by Harden, wide open. Here's Davis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That That one on Embiid. And that one falls for Davis. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for the West. And both free throws good for Davis. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Outside, Walker. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. He gets that one.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Embiid, the pass to Giannis. Inside, and George with the stuff.
Nice job hitting him right in stride. Excellent play.
Harden finds Irving. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 5 assists in the game.
Boy, you got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
And stolen by Kyrie Irving. To the inside. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And Antetokounmpo, the Greek freak, showing again how committed he is when he takes that ball inside off the drive.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. Now the presentation of our Jordan player of the game, Kyrie Irving.
And he's been the man running the show for them, and boy, has he done a great job. He's up in the double digits in assists, and more than a few of those have been of the spectacular variety. For them to be successful, his passing has to be a key component, and tonight it was on display.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. Here's Davis, and the rejection by Embiid.
Boy, supported by great vertical explosiveness, Embiid continues to dominate as a rim protector. And Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
Here's Irving. Now the dish to Davis. And Embiid with the block. And he gets it back. On its way from Irving for 2. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Passes to Giannis. Walker with it, and it's Harden picking him up. That one rolling around and rims out. And the West All-Stars have possession. Irving from long range. Offensive rebound.
And guys, the offensive rebounding really has stood out here this half. All those second chance points are helping them maintain that lead.
Walker taking his time here. And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant. Giannis passes to George.
Passion is something we love to see no matter what we're doing, and Leonard plays with great passion. A defensive menace who gives everything he has to shut his man down while still doing it at the offensive end too.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since. And he just elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook.
I'm glad he didn't go overboard and try to do too much there.
The 10-footer. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars.
Boy, great effort on defense there against a guy who typically makes that.
George with the bounce pass. Harden against Curry. Giannis kicks to George. Just 5 on the clock. The East All-Stars need to get another shot. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
Embiid really good at shooting in rhythm off the catch.
Irving against Walker. Irving dishes to Harden. The putback. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. And here are the East All-Stars. It's an 18-point game. And there's the call on Durant. That's foul number 2 for him. The West All-Stars making a switch here. James is checked in. Outside, Walker. He dishes it to Giannis. LeBron with some nice D.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Oh! Oh, man. Nothing out of the ordinary there for LeBron. I mean, insane athleticism.
1:25 left in the fourth quarter. And Walker kicks to George. Giannis right side. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And then the young fella busts out the slick move inside to get open for the jam.
Greg, that was sick and slick. The D had no chance.
Yeah, he was one step ahead of him the entire way.
Out of bounds, it'll be the West All-Stars ball. And some changes here for the East. Vucevic comes in for George. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Walker. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Simmons comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Klay Thompson in for James Harden. Lowry with the ball. He's picked up by Irving. Pass to Vucevic. Outside, Antetokounmpo pulls it from the elbow. And Simmons with the rebound.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Fires from 18. Giannis grabs the miss. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Curry wide open, drains it from beyond the arc.
Boy, Curry is so creative and efficient, and when he gets hot and gets going, he rains down points and baskets on the defense.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The free throw good from Kawhi Leonard. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
You know, when he was in high school in California, Kawhi won the state's Mr. Basketball Award. And you look at the list of guys who've won that award over the years, it has a lot of the all-time greats on it.
Antetokounmpo with the bucket.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Irving finds Thompson. The long distance three is buried.
Gotta love the smooth shooting stroke of Thompson. Outstanding at shooting as soon as he catches the ball.
So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation.
Your package will finish in 5 minutes. Your package will finish in 5 minutes.